Suicide prevention hotlines are available for anyone in distress 24/7 across the nation. But in Virginia, officials say there's been a spike in the number of kids calling the hotline. Investigative reporter Margaret Cavanaugh explores the issue, sharing the story of a local mom who knows the unbearable pain of losing her son.
He was outgoing, played guitar, and had dreams of being a musician. But in 2014, at the age of 19, David McClung took his own life.
There's a lot of anger. It's weird what grief does to you. It's like a bag of emotions thrown on you that you don't want.
His mother left heartbroken. She says she also lost her brother-in-law to suicide.
I don't mean to simplify it, but basically you're at the end of your rope. You just lose hope. It's just a matter of losing hope.
She was able to overcome this. As COVID continues to force isolation, News 3 was concerned about how many kids are losing hope. We requested the number of youth suicides from the medical examiner's office. They say there's been 16 in Hampton Roads in 2020. Those numbers are still preliminary. And they gave us the number of suicides for the past 6 years from kids ages 10 to 19 in the state. Not a drastic increase for 2020. But we also asked for the number of calls to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline in Virginia. For kids under the age of 12, they went from 14 calls in 2019 to 94 calls for the first half of 2020. That's a 571% increase. For ages 13 to 24, a 41% increase.
I love that the numbers are going up. That's a very big positive because most of the time, young people, teenagers don't contact a crisis hotline because they have that anonymity that they can do it themselves.
Ames Hart is a local advocate who believes more people calling is a very good thing.
What that means is they're calling instead of acting on thoughts of suicide.
This mom wants to change the stigma about suicide and says many people like her son and brother-in-law weren't outwardly depressed.
They wouldn't be the ones that you would point out and say, oh, I bet they're going to do that. You just wouldn't think it because they were always happy. You need to check in with your friends and family.
We have a list of resources on our website. Advocates stress that the hotline number to call is for those having suicidal thoughts, but also loved ones that don't know where to turn. I'm Margaret Cavanaugh for News 3.